It's time now for the Crusaders TV Player of the Week, and for the third week of November, it's Crusaders for Dylan Stewart. In 3 games, Dylan had 4 goals and 1 assist, and the Crusaders snapped a 4-game losing streak, including a 5-game losing streak on home ice with a win on Sunday over the Grand Prairie Storm. Dylan, first off, the week started off in Whitecourt and Grand Prairie for you guys. Some 2 tough matchups, especially against the Whitecourt Wolverines, who that game was on the back end of a kind of a home and home, even though it wasn't back-to-back kind of thing. The Whitecourt Wolverines beat you 3-1 in that one, but you guys have played Whitecourt really good all year. What'd you guys come away with that effort and that result? Obviously, it's not a win, but it's a loss, but a close game nonetheless, and you guys are banged up as well.
Obviously, they're a really good team, and every game's been close. I think that was the first one that wasn't by 1 goal, but I think we showed a lot of signs that we could play with teams like that. I know we're young, but some positives we took away. We had the empty net. We got a couple chances. We've been scored on usually, so just find little positives in games like that. You know, you can't win everything, but I think we grew as a team during that game.
Well, you certainly build off, the opportunities that you've had with the extra attacker. You build off that into Wednesday night in Grand Prairie, a tough place to play, tough team with the Storm, totally revamping themselves. In your first taste of Grand Prairie, your thoughts on just facing the Storm for the first time in the regular season last Wednesday, the first time in a while since you or the Crusaders have played the Grand Prairie Storm?
Yeah, I'd say they're a completely different team than last year. They got a lot of new players, new skilled players, and I thought they were really speedy, good on the attack, so we knew it was going to be a run-and-gun type game, and that's proud for us. Mostly when we go down, we kind of give up and lose by 1 goal, but we battled back and tied with 5 seconds. Obviously, it's tough to get a penalty shot in overtime, but I think that we gained confidence from that, showing that we can come back if we really work hard.
2 goals in that game for you, and it was your 200th game in all of junior hockey between the AJHL and the Western Hockey League. But you scored the 2 first goals for the Crusaders. Take us back to that one. I know you had a nice little short-angle shot as one of your goals as well in that first period.
Yeah, always feels good scoring one early so you can get the confidence up. And then next shift, me and Coxie had a good play there. So it was just nice. I felt like I haven't been scoring as much as I kind of expected to, so it's good to start contributing a bit more, and I feel like my game's at a better place than it was a month ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it seems right now you're able to really use your speed out there, or at least generate speed, and allow that to allow you to take pucks off the wall, take it to the net. And like you said, your game is different. It seems in the last month. For maybe internally for you, what has changed in the last month that has allowed you to win puck battles, take the puck to the net hard? I mean, that game against Drayton Valley a couple weeks ago, you had probably several chances to score.
I think I just am holding on to the puck a bit more than I was. I think for that phase where I wasn't doing too well this year, I was kind of just going back and forth neutral zone, not really getting any touches in, so I'm just trying to hold on to more and take the puck to the net, shoot more than I was, and just try to win more battles in the corner.
All right, so Grand Prairie on Wednesday, and then you get the rematch on Sunday. You're going to see a lot of the Storm to end the month here, but what a game Sunday afternoon in here in Sherwood Park. You open the scoring and you close the scoring with an empty net goal. Just talk about that game, and again, getting the opportunity to play with Ryan Cox and William Zapernick again, and you had Brandon Wallace before he got injured. You guys just generate a lot of chemistry out there. What is it about playing with Ryan Cox and being able to score and create offense?
Well, first, he's just a natural scorer. I think he scored every game so far, and he's fun to play with. He finds me, and I find him, I think. So we've been working good, and it's just nice having a guy that could put the puck in at will. So,
how difficult was it when you go down in the third period to the Storm, down 3-2 early, but you guys found a way to come storming back, pardon the pun, and win the game. But what's the demeanor on the bench when that happens? Because it almost seemed like, oh no, it's the same movie once again here at home.
Yeah, obviously we've given up a couple leads this year, which was tough to swallow. So when they scored early in the third, which has been a common theme, it kind of deflates the bench a bit, but I thought we did a good job staying with it, knowing that we had to prove something to not only our fans but the coaches that we could battle back, and that's exactly what we did. We just put our head down and kept grinding, and then we got a couple goals quick, and then Cox had a huge block at the end of the game, which is good to see from a skilled forward getting down there and wearing a block shot for us, so that was huge.
And then Brandon Vogel made a big save on the penalty kill. I forget who it was against, but it was just kind of a backdoor play. He comes crosses crease right to left and throws out the glove. How big is that on the bench when you see that happen, when your goaltender makes a big save on the PK?
Yeah, it's great. I think he played good all week, and he definitely deserved more than one win this week. I think he's been one of our best players, and obviously you don't get that credit when you're losing games, but he's been really good for us, I'd say.
Well, he made 40 saves in that victory on Sunday against Grand Prairie. All right, this week, condensed week for you. Friday, Saturday, you get Grand Prairie again, and then Drayton Valley on Saturday. First off, with the Storm, you know what they're all about. Is this kind of a good, I guess, example to the young players of maybe what a playoff series is kind of like, having to face a team so many times?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a simulation. You get sick of playing the same guys, but you gotta do it, and you gotta find a way. Where those two teams we're playing are right behind us in the standings, so it'd be nice to gain some ground this week.
All right, Saturday, the Drayton Valley Thunder returned to the Sherwood Park Arena for the final time this year. What a game that was a couple weeks ago when they pulled out a victory in their debut with head coach Ryan Reckner getting his first coaching victory in the AJHL, and then Timon Edelcourt III making 50 saves when it was all said and done. Was that a case of you guys just ran into a hot goaltender? If you can duplicate that type of effort and offensive output, the pucks will go in?
Yeah, I'm not going to take anything away from them though. I'd say they're a lot different team than at the start of the year. They generated a lot more offense than they have in the last games. But when you got 50 shots, you should expect to win, and I'll take responsibility. I think I had 8 shots that game and I didn't score, so I just got to bear down a little more some games.
All right, lastly, as we always like to do, how do you continue the offensive output? How do you continue the play that you've been able to generate and really take advantage of an opportunity with Ty Reedman out of the lineup? It looks like he's working his way back in, but you got a good opportunity to see a lot more ice time with some of the top guys and get more looks on the power play.
Yeah, just keep working hard, keep doing the things that have made me successful, and just having fun is a big thing. When I was kind of in a little slump there, I wasn't really enjoying playing. It was just kind of like frustrating, mad all the time when you don't score, but when you're just out there being loose, making plays, it's a lot more enjoyable.
All right, Dylan Stewart is the Crusaders TV Player of the Week for the third week of November. He had 4 goals and 1 assist in 3 games last week for the Crusaders at Sherwood Park, home to Grand Prairie on Friday and Drayton Valley on Saturday. Dylan, thanks a lot and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.